Hi, how you doing today? Don't answer that, because you can't.
Using a revolutionary technology, we've recreated what life is like for a little piece of ballast holding up your railroad. To experience this for yourself, go put your camera on the ground, dummy. It's not that hard. Anyway, here's the 8101 clip. Gotta appease those 8-year-old foamers.
And, well...
I definitely didn't forget to write 18N into the script. My voice is different because I just got really sick. Anyway, this is the clip of 18N.
Because they're at least a little different than what you normally see.
And by that I mean C6Ms.
43 zoomed past me, and as I panned around to the left, I was blinded by the setting sun.
I talked to one of the, train attendants?
Dude, I felt like a Disney princess with how many animals were around me. But what you may be asking would be long hood forward on the main line. Let's play! No, I'm not doing that again. And unfortunately, our elderly friends on the other side of the manifest sadly did not get to see 43 past them like they were hoping, which truly just absolutely shatters my heart. I feel so bad for them.
Then at club, we did some foamer activities. The tire getting splooshed around at the bottom of the man-made waterfall to the right of the point. Little bro was having the time of his life. Nuclear waste, important government shipments, or just regular old boring sensitive shipments. You can actually see the sensors inside beaming the tracks with information gathering death lasers, or however they work. I don't know, I'm not a geometryologist. And later on in the train there was a Dwayne Johnson tribute car.
Also waiting on entry. Seriously?
I ended up deciding to attempt both strategies in one day and set off on my journey to get high. And so I recorded it from the west side of the bridge and teleported to the other side and definitely didn't run right in front of a red Corvette convertible that was coming up the road. And yes, I can teleport. That's totally real. Don't think about it too hard.
I definitely wasn't one sneeze away from falling on my ass for the entirety of this shot.
Thankfully, another Amtrak came to keep me sane.
And then back to more intramodals.
I then once again filmed the entire Cumberland deadline for some reason, because I'm just a masochist and I want to fill in the log with every single detail of every single relationship.
And of course, while I was peeing, I heard the sound of an approaching train. At this time, we thought that 11K was going to perform a quick pit stop in Altoona and then continue on.
To the elderly foamers on the curve cam.
Next up was a dummy thick intermodal. Wait, what? This train had some John Deere tractors in the middle, which I filmed going by the thingies. But I just decided to film out my back window, which is the view you'll be seeing when I kidnap you. I always love to see some crisp, juicy foreign power that just melts in your mouth. Anyway. I had barely any time to spare. It was already in Tyrone by the time I left, so I had to drive very safely and carefully to where I wanted to catch it. Departure time was fast approaching, so I kinda had to park in a handicap spot. Hey, I was technically allowed to be there because I had a paper cut on my right pointer finger when I parked there, okay? Also, it gives you a history of every engine you've seen, so you can say stuff like, oh yeah, I saw 8103 after it was involved in the East Palestine derailment. I'm not joking, that's actually true. And by the way, if recording while driving is bad, pacing while driving is even worse. Please do not do this, it is not safe and will get you in trouble. I am a professional idiot. So anyway, I started pacing. I had my ears plugged almost for the entirety of the train. Here's a sampling of what it sounded like. Also, don't mention the can of Dr. Bob, don't look at it, don't comment about it, don't even think about it. It's an inside joke that only a handful of people on Earth will understand. The highest climber made it to my upper kneecap, but he was dealt with accordingly. For reference, I was almost exactly one Washington monument above the trains, or 1.5 Statues of Liberty, or about 95 Toyota Tacoma pickup trucks. Well, I'm gonna yap about how the G&W paint scheme is good.